Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of
Who is the fastest? Let's pace it.
In the last episode, we saw the Mercedes take a clear victory against Porsche on Spa track. This time, we are going to race Ferrari 458 Italia versus the Lamborghini Huracán EVO GT3. And we are going to be racing on the Atlanta Raceway track. So let's see who wins it. So here we go guys, in the Lamborghini Huracán EVO GT3, we are going to race past on the straight, brake hard on the curve that time, trail brake into it actually. Then watch out for this curb that comes up, brake hard, get down to the third gear, then push flat out onto the S's. This is a really tricky section of the track, but the Lamborghini provides good stability over here on this track, and it's pretty good for this particular situation. The low downforce provides great amount of control on all the curves. We need to brake hard on the line over here, then turn in, accelerate again, then brake hard over here again and accelerate out to the exit for a faster exit on this long straight. So the Lamborghini provides good pace on the straights, but it is not as fast on the curves. Turning is stable but not that responsive. But let's compare it to the Ferrari soon. So that is what we set, 121 lap time with the Lamborghini. Let's see if we can best it. You see over here that we missed our apex, tried to get the car under control. I guess we missed the apex completely over here. We are going to land up a small penalty for missing the track limits. And we are slower through these S's currently because we had to adjust the car or it would have ended in a disaster. This time we took this curve quite slowly, and the curbs also made the car quite unstable over here, but that's okay. We will make it up after we serve the penalty and into the next lap. It is really important that you hit the brakes right at the right moment over here so that you can turn in on the chicane, hit the curves and accelerate out really fast so that you can get a nice good long stretch where you can be flat out on your throttle and get a good exit speed onto the first curve again. So we did not do as well in the previous lap, but the second lap was good, so let's try this time. We also served a penalty in the previous one. We did miss the apex last time, but this time we did hit him. But we were overall slower, I feel. But that's okay. Let's see if we can make it up in the next couple of turns. We are overall slower here, as you could see. And we have a couple turns more to go. And that good chicane that comes up. So we can still make up for time over there. Overall, the Lamborghini is giving us a good experience on this particular track. It is super agile and super fast, but just turning into the curves takes a bit of time, but that's okay. We have it compensating for that time lost onto the straights, so that makes it a really good experience. This also couldn't beat our best lap time with the Lamborghini Huracán. We have one more lap to go, and let's see if we can nail it this time. We have completely missed the apex again, and we will again serve a penalty, I guess. And there we do. We have a small 0.5 second penalty. And we have ruined our last lap as well, and that would be it for the Lamborghini. But let's completely watch the lap. We have missed the apex there as well, so this lap is completely gone down the drain. So the Lamborghini has set a time of 121 for Ferrari, and that is a very tough time to beat. The time on these tracks are generally 119 to 120. So I guess Lamborghini was an overall slow car over here. Also, the case is that I have recently tried this track out. This is not such a familiar track for me, but as you could see, I have tried my best over here to do justice with this car. Wow, that was super fast. Lamborghini took the whole track by a storm. It set a time of 221 and that was super fast. Yeah, it got some penalties, but still it managed to pull off a blazing speed time. Let's try and see what Ferrari can do this time. And now comes the Ferrari. So we go down the straight super fast. Wow, we hit the apex really hard and really smooth. Remember guys that slow is smooth and smooth is fast, so keeping smooth is always necessary. I know we had missed the curve that time and we will serve a penalty here, but that can be okay because the Ferrari is feeling super smooth here, super fast and quite responsive on the curves as well. This particular track has a lot of curves. It is making up a lot more on time. This particular curve over here was also super smooth. We did miss the apex much, but we took a line which makes us exit super fast onto the straight so that we can quickly serve our penalty and get onto with the time trial. So we've served our penalty. This lap for sure is not going to be as competitive, but let's see what happens in the coming laps. The chicane was beautifully taken here. The weight balance of this car and the weight adjustments while driving it really feels butter smooth. So we did a very poor time, 122 over here. So let's see if we can improve in the next ones. Taking the chicane perfectly over here. This particular chicane over here really makes or breaks your lap times. You can do very well in the rest of the lap, but this particular part will really hurt your lap if you don't do it right. The Ferrari only has one problem with braking or cornering at fast turns. Tends to feel that the rear end is slipping out, but it just requires driver to be a bit more cautious. So we really missed that apex on that chicane over there and it was not as good. We lost some more time over there. So this lap again has gone down the drain because we already had served a penalty as well. So now let's look at the next lap time. We did a 121 here. So I guess we have been inching closer to the Hurricane's lap time and I guess we will beat it at this particular lap. So we've taken the chicane perfectly. We are up on the throttle onto this curve. We hit the brakes perfectly in the previous chicane. We are flat out on the throttle over this particular S's. Hit the curbs as well properly over here. And yes, we are faster through that sector 1, and which proves a really great result for the Ferrari. We've hit the chicane here also perfectly. This seems like a perfect lap. I guess the Ferrari is going to win it this time. The Lamborghini and Ferrari are quite similar to each other in terms of gear ratios and in terms of downforce, but just Lamborghini being a bit more bulky and a bit more faster onto the straights gives it a slight disadvantages while braking and turning in into corners. Whereas the Ferrari is quite agile when it comes to corners, as you could see, we are taking that chicane so perfectly. And while doing that, it does not lose any speed, as you saw over there. And we can get back onto our straights and flat out onto the throttle extremely fast. So we have already beaten Lamborghini's lap time, and I guess we are still doing better this time. Let's see what we could do further ahead. So we are doing great over here right now, and the Ferrari is going to win and has won actually already. This proves to be a great car, and here we come almost at the end of our last lap. And we have set a great time here as well. There we have it, guys. We have a clear winner. The Ferrari takes the crown with 1 second to spare. The Atlanta racecourse was completely dominated by this car, and it was fast on all the curves, on all the straights, and overall, throughout the race, it was amazing. So this time it was Ferrari. For next time, let me know in the comments which cars do you want to race, and we will do that next time. So till then, bye bye.